Wes and I just got done walking the perimeter. I put out some orange flags using my surveying app. So I had a pretty good idea of where we're working, but it's nice to just know exactly so I can stay in the machine and not keep pulling out my phone to see where I am. There's also real low reception here, so the app isn't working as good as I would like it to, especially in the machine. Down in here, kind of starting about here, everything in that area in front of me is wet, so I'm not going in there. It's not very thick. I think Thomas might go through there with the pole saw, cut down some of the really small ones, but if I go in there, either A, I'm gonna get stuck, or B, I'm just gonna tear it up and make it all rutted and muddy and nasty. So it looks a whole lot better now than if I drove the machine through there and tore it up. So obviously not going to go in there, but and away we go. Sluggish in the morning when it's this cold until all the oils get up to temperature. The pump just has to work that much harder to pump that thick, cold oil. very good in here. This area that I'm working right here has got a bunch of ditches and kind of technical. I'm trying to not tear it up or get stuck, but there's water sitting in all here. Customer's happy with everything that's down. I just got to run over all the stuff and chew it up a little more, and then we'll be done. He actually has a flail mower for his tractor, so that's what he'll be using to maintain this area, but it was definitely far beyond a flail mower's ability. keep going around and chewing up these little piles. Thomas got a little pile back here for me. I'll wait till he's done in the area that he's working in and go chew that up. Alright, looks like we got one pile left that Thomas is making. He might go make another one on the way out, but just about done. These final touches make a big difference, just running stuff over one more time or picking up that little extra bit. Makes a huge difference. Well, we're all done. Sometimes in these larger wooded areas, it's hard to stand in one place and see what you've done, but once I get up on this hill here, this whole property is kind of like a slope, but get up on this hill and look down through, and it's very obvious what we have done. The customer was very happy with how this turned out. Sometimes I gotta look back at the before pictures to see what we did. But yeah, it just sweeps down through here. It gets kind of thin over there, and then it runs up along the fence on that side. There's a shed over there that we did, and all down through there. But yeah, he's gonna put I think a little fire pit or something down there and enjoy the new woods. We are going to go grab lunch and be done, because it is Friday and it's been a busy week. Get recuperated and get started next week. See y'all on the next one.